Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. Kristin Davis is here.
Yep.
New York City madam, one of the biggest madams in American history. She's had clients like Alex Rodriguez, Gaddafi, Elliot Spitzer, David Beckham. The list goes on and on and on. You're a very attractive woman.
Thank you.
Does your work include you actually sleeping with your clients? Did you ever have to do that just to give them a sample of the product or to help convince them?
No.
How did you avoid that? You kidding?
Well,
right?
because you know what? You're from California, so my look is very California friendly. My look is not New York friendly. Oh. Blonde and busty. None of my clients wanted blonde or busty. They would call up and say, "Hey, I'd like a Katie Holmes-ish type. No, all natural American beauty, not enhanced in any boobage way." So I wouldn't have made any money. I would have been broke if I was an escort working for me.
Wow. So go ahead, Heather.
Well, Sway, Kristin was telling me off air how she recruited girls. You know, just how she would go to the bottle services in different places and find so-called actresses and recruited them for her service. But what I was curious about, like all of these big guys, did they used to tell you who was whack? Like I would think Alex Rodriguez had like a big schlong. You know, did you find out like who had no good wee going on? Come on, Kristin, tell just between us girls.
I'm not
Sometimes yes, but a lot of the times I didn't want to hear that information because I didn't know if my phones were ever being tapped, so that would mean that I knew what was going on. So I tried to, stay away from that. On some of the bigger ones, I knew the deal and I heard the juice, and some was disappointing and some was disappointing.
Like who? Like A-Rod, because he goes through a lot of women. You could tell A-Rod.
I think he's just more into himself. So if somebody that's so into himself can't be into somebody else.
A-Rod got a little ding. Yeah, citizens.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right.
That's what she's saying.
Oh, okay. All right. That's an exclusive. You spent time at Rikers Island. Who was your best friend at Rikers Island?
In Rikers Island, I was in the unique position to be in there with all of the big, at that time, female rappers, which would be Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Remy Ma. Wow. I happened to have to choose one because they didn't like each other. So my choice was Remy Ma, and we became very good friends. And there was a period of time the officers used to come and ask for her autographs, and she'd say, "You know what? Ask for Davis's autograph because her bail's $4 million and mine was $250." Wow. And there were many times where I was very depressed and even borderline suicidal, and she talked me out of all of
Remy
it.
Ma.
She's a beautiful person on the inside.
Yeah, we love Remy Ma
nice.
here. Would Kim and Foxy, would they ever interact? Did you see that? Or
no, we were all kept in solitary. So Remy Ma and I used to talk through the little hole in a wall, and
really?
that's and then eventually we got to be in the same space after the other two left.
Did she ever pass you rhymes through that hole in the wall or anything?
Remy Ma wrote a rap for me, and we recorded it from Bedford Hills Prison. It's on my website, manhattanmadam.com. She's so gifted, like phonetically and like with the English language, that in 8 sentences she summed up everything there is to be said about me. Like, it's amazing.
Wow.
And she can play a really mean game of Scrabble. I'm not even gonna lie. She's so gifted word. If I come up with like cat, because I go to Bedford Hills Prison to see her, because I stick with my friends who are there with me. I'll be like cat, and she's like, "I can't believe I'm playing Scrabble with you. I can't believe you made that much money and all you come up with this cat."
And then she'll make it into catastrophic.
Yeah, she takes my things and she plays against herself, basically.
Wow, that's man. All right, man. The Manhattan Madam is here. Kristin Davis. We got CC in Texas on the line. Go ahead. What's your question?
Good morning, Sway. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy birthday, Heather B.
Thank you.
All right, pimping is pimping. You know what I mean? I want to know, how did you disciplinary your chicks when they got out of the line, or if you ever had that happen?
Oh, well, the pimp hand is always strong. But I think the best way to motivate somebody is monetarily. So the threat of losing money to the girls, the threat of me not giving them any business is enough to keep them in line. There were times when girls will rip me off and and I had men to take care of that and make sure that I got my money back. And I sure the heck did get my money back.
Taking care of that would mean
going and getting my money. I got to get paid. I was in business for business.
That business.
Anybody ever lose their life that owed you money?
No, nothing had to get that bad. Just somebody coming to your door, knocking on it, and being, a little bit scary. Would you'd pay up?
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.